All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Today, our topic again about Islam, and we just start by answering somebody in the text. Somebody in the text he said, "I am a Christian, and I do not agree with everything that what CP says with regard the Christian faith. I think it's important for me to say this. I mean, who care if you agree with me or not? The important is what you agree above or about is right or wrong. Can you tell me what you don't agree about? Or you just like to throw some balls in the ground and you escape? If you don't agree with me with something, let me know. Call me. Let us see if you already have the courage even to say to me, I don't agree with something. I like to hear it. Otherwise, go play with some kids in your size. Uh, as you see in front of us, I have an image for a nice was built in India. It's called Taj Mahal. It's very famous, and uh, this place is a tourist target for many. But you see, you as a tourist, you do not know really how bad this place is. Today, you go and you take selfie in the front of this place, and you take your camera with you, and you take a snapshot, and you take a picture with the family. But this place is a very evil, bad place. People being tortured. They cut even their hands. Everyone who worked there, they cut their hands, so they will not be able ever to build a place like this ever again by the Muslim ruler. But what people care for is to take something selfie next to a beautiful building. This is all what they count. But nobody wanna count how evil was this place in certain time and certain day. I have to answer this. The person who claimed to be Christian, he is saying Christians are not sent to hell for sin. Jesus took our punishment. Thank you for your work that you do. That is a very false, stupid answer. That is not what the Christianity teach. Jesus did not take your punishment because you might still go to hell. And anyone he says to you, just because you are a Christian, you will go to heaven, he is a foolish and he is a fool and you do not know the Bible. It's a stupid to say that we Christians, just because we believe in Jesus, we have a license for sin. This is what you are trying to say. Actually, this is what the Muslim try to spread as a lie about us. That the Christians believe, oh, Jesus, he took their sins so they can go and have whatever they want. They can be drug dealers, they can be prostitute, they can be etc. They can be child molester like Muhammad. They can do anything because Jesus took their sin. This is false. Don't fabricate and don't claim to be Christian when you believe in this. Your sin is something you will pay for. If we sin time and time again, God will punish us. So why you say that we are not going to go to hell for sin? So you will go to hell for what then? For you are being a good boy? In a second you change your mind and you give me a different answer. Jesus said, not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who does his will. So you don't do his will, you don't deserve his mercy. Simple and clear. Don't go there. Now you are trying to to take me away from my topic, so I have to put you out. You can leave my page, my friend. I have no time for stupid talk. Anyone he tried to make a Christianity a signature for sin, or the teaching of Jesus is an excuse for sin, he is false and he is coming from the devil. You belong to Jesus, you do what Jesus do. You don't do what he do, you are a sinner and you better work on yourself. I'm not saying I'm not a sinner, don't take me wrong, but don't give false teaching about Christ. That is not Christianity. That is the devil spreading false news about words Jesus never said. We are not going to be saved because we deserve to be saved, by his grace, because all of us, we are sinners. And the second you make sin, that's it, you are a sinner. I mean, you cannot, that's it, there's a crack in the glass, you cannot repair it. But because of his grace and his mercy, and because we promise that we will do better tomorrow, and we do work in ourselves, and because we forgive to others the same as they forgive to us, and because we accept him and we ask him for help, and he is our hope and the only salvation we have, because of all those, you will be saved. But there's nowhere in the Bible it says that just Jesus paid for our sin, which is an open license for sin. That's not what Jesus said and what he is about. He paid for the sin of all mankind. That does not mean that mankind, they have a license for sin. Very stupid statement. Using the true word of God, which means the word of God is true, that Jesus, he paid for our sin, but not that the meaning people, they try to make it look like. And actually the Muslims, they love to make it look like this. The Muslims in their mosque, they lie about us. They say Christians, oh, they say Jesus, he paid for the sin, he paid his blood, so they are, you know, it's okay, so they can go and do whatever they want. This is absolutely false. The teaching of Jesus is there. We can read tons of verses. All of it is about not to do sin. And the tree who don't give a fruit, and that is the fruit of Jesus, is going to be cut off and thrown into hellfire. Now we go to our topic. Taj Mahal is a very great example of the deception of Islam. It looked like a nice building, good architect, white stones, nice drawing in it, nice building. I mean, how you can complain about such a thing? But the fact is, a lot of suffering, and many people, they lost their family, their children's fathers, they never saw their family again. They were kidnapped from their houses just because they have skills. They brought them from everywhere to work in this building, and after they finished this building, they cut their hands. And you can imagine how you can die slowly after they cut your hands, how you can eat, how you can make living, what you can do for a living after that. You are no one. Always the Muslims, they try to present Islam the same as they try to present to you this building. Islam is religion for all mankind. Islam is religion of peace. Islam is teach to love humanity. So today we are going to discuss some of those lies Muslims, they always try to provide to us, and there's many fool, they might fall into the trap of the devil. The devil, my friend, he know what he do, and he is best in what he do, for he is the devil. And Muslims, they practice exactly what the devil told them to do. This is an Islamic page, was posted by a Muslim for me. Those are 10 things about Islam you should learn, according to Muslims. Islam is a religion of peace, but yet Muhammad, he killed tens and tens of thousands by his sword. He slaughtered more than 900 human beings after they surrendered to him, not before. after they surrender, not before. You know what does that mean? That mean they put down their weapon, those people, and they thought that this man, as he claimed to be a prophet of God, he will not harm the prisoners. He slaughtered them by his hands. According to the hadith, there was a woman laughing. She was laughing because she is going crazy. She is losing her mind. Her family was slaughtered in front of her. One of the men of Muhammad, he heard her laughing, so he called her. He said, "Hey, you, come here." And Aisha, she said, this woman, she was laughing so hard, even though she knew she is going to be executed. And why she knew that she is going to be executed? I thought Islam don't kill women, as Muslims they claim. Well, they kill, and they killed a lot of women. And actually, Muhammad himself, he cut a woman 2 pieces, and she is over the age of 80. He cut her alive, the same as ISIS. We saw them in the video, tying a person when he's alive between 2 tanks and splitting him 2 pieces. They are just practicing what Muhammad did to a woman. Her name is Qurfa, an old woman who Muhammad split her 2 pieces, and she was alive. That just because this woman, she refused Muhammad to force himself on others as a prophet of God. So Islam is a religion of peace, but Muhammad, he sent letters to kings saying, convert to Islam, surrender to Islam, or I will kill you, or else. Islam means peace, but Muhammad said, attack the Roman and get the blonde diggers. And the lies continue. And by the way, let me open my Skype in case a Muslim, he wanna get me busted. If there is any Muslim there, he is thinking for improve me lying. If there is any Muslim, he have the courage to say to me, this is not true, I'm going to prove you wrong, and I'm going to show everybody life that you are not telling the truth. Anybody there? I challenge you. You see, here I go live in purpose, so you can call me and get me busted. Not after I finish the video and the broadcast, and then you start posting for me funny false reference, have different meaning and different stories. I am sure you Christians, Jewish, Hindus, Buddhas, you heard the Muslims many times saying to you this verse. Let me quote this verse for you. All right. This is the verse Muslims they quote everywhere, non-stop. كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر. I'm not going to read the rest now. I'm just going to stop here because this is what the Muslims quote. You are the best nation between all mankind. Who? The Muslims. And why they are the best nation? Let us read the translation first. Translation done by Muslims. You are the best people evolve for mankind. Who? Muslims. You see, the Muslim, they say to you, you know, the Nazi, they think they are the best people of mankind. Huh? They are fascist. They think they are blue blood. It is Muslims who believe in that. This is why Muslims always they look down at Hindus, Buddhas, Christians, Jewish. And actually, the same verse we are reading from, you will find that there is an insult for the Christians and the Jews. So the Muslims are the best of mankind, but the Christians and the Jews are the most perverted between mankind. Do you see it? Now, when you hear the Quran saying that you are the best of mankind, and to do what? Enjoying what is right and forbidding what is wrong. You ask yourself, what does that mean? Let me show you different translation, just to show you how the deception play even more and more. You are the best nation, the best of the nations raised ever for the benefit. The benefit, you see the word the benefit? When you hear the word the benefit, you say, man, the Muslims are required to bring a benefit for mankind. This is what they do. The Muslims are there for a reason, and that reason is to bring a benefit for who? For mankind. But my friend, the Muslims are people who deceive, and I'm not insulting. They lie to you when they quote this verse for you. The benefit of the Muslims for mankind, that they will go and they will bring you as a slave. They will capture you the same as those poor people they were captured to build Taj Mahal. They will bring you like a goat, and they will put a chain around your neck, and they will force you to build for them. And if you want to save yourself, help yourself. You can convert to Islam, because then it's possible that we will not let you die as a slave forever. So what is the benefit of mankind, and where is the proof of what the Christian Prince is saying? Maybe Christian Prince is making up stories. Maybe he don't know what he's talking about. I would like to see a Muslim giving me a call. If there is any Muslim would like to call me, if there is any Muslim there like to call me, who is a Muslim voluntarily, he would like to prove to everybody here that this Christian Prince is lying. This is not true. Anyone? Nobody? I'm truly disappointed. I thought you Muslims, you don't agree with me, but look like you do agree. Or maybe you give up. You know that you cannot beat me. Can you? Let us see what the hadith says about this verse, that the Muslims are the best for the benefit of mankind. They are the best for the benefit of mankind. What they exactly do? What exactly the Muslims do for the benefit of mankind according to this teaching? You know, the Muslims, they will say to you, do you know how many Muslim scientists they help the world? As an example, do you know that Algebra 2 is made by a Muslim scientist? False. Algebra 2 is made by somebody, or let us say the scientist, he is from the Sabian. He is not a Muslim and have nothing to do with the Muslims. And most of those who they are called scientists in the history of the Middle East or the Persia, Iran, they were tortured and killed and chased because they called them kuffar in their time. They were accused to be atheists. Suddenly today they are Muslims. You know, I saw a video that what this guy, his name, the scientist, he just died 2 days ago or a few days ago. Anyone can remind me? His name is Stephen something. Imagine the Muslim, they made him Muslim. They made this guy, he converted to Islam. Anyone, he is very well known. After he died, they make him a Muslim. Stephen Hawking. Okay. They made a video that this guy, he became a Muslim. And actually, they made a video a long time ago about him being a Muslim. You can search the video right now on YouTube. I'm not joking. They have no shame. There's a guy who used to have a French guy. He used to do like a TV show for the deep sea diving, etc., like about the ocean. His name is Captain Cousteau, something like this. I used to watch him when I was really a kid. And the guy, he died, and then they announced that this guy, he became a Muslim. But when he became a Muslim, an American, he went to the moon. His name is Armstrong. They made him a Muslim. There's an Arabic TV station. It's called Al Hayat. They called this guy and they asked him, is it true that you became a Muslim? He said, this is absolutely false. They told him, is it true that when you went to the moon, the first voice you heard was Allahu Akbar? Everybody convert to Islam just to serve the purpose of deception. I will not be surprised if the Muslims, after I die, they say Christian Prince, he converted to Islam. You know? Yeah, actually, even Al-Qaddafi, the president of Libya, the previous president who was killed, he said that Shakespeare is a Muslim, and the true name of him, he is a Muslim, and his name is Sheikh Isber. You believe it? Sheikh Isber. Shakespeare became Sheikh Isber. I mean, how far the madness can go. You know, nice to meet you, Sheikh Isber. Al-Qaddafi, he said that the word democracy is an Arabic word, is coming from bring the chairs, democracy. I see, we are the one who made democracy. You are right. We the Arab, we are the one who made democracy. Until now, they do not even know how to line to get in the bus. We, the Arab, we made democracy. Who is the crazy here? So what it does mean when the Quran says you are the best nation raised up for benefit of mankind? Let us see what it does mean. Read with me carefully. It is not what the Muslims they say to you. It is not what the Muslims they quote for you. It is what it's meant to be. Abu Huraira, which means the father of the cat, said in the interpretation of ayah reported, you are the best, and this is the companion of the Prophet, and he learned what he learned from Muhammad directly. You are the best of people ever. You see the word ever? You see the word ever? Yeah. People who they are in Syria, the Mujahideen, they are the best of people ever. ISIS are the best people ever, who raised up for the benefit of mankind. That's deep. That's really deep. I mean, that's amazing. The Muslims are the best people ever who raised for the benefit of mankind. Why? What happened? Chapter 3, verse number 110. The best, now this is the interpretation. The best for mankind are those who bring them with the chains around their necks till they embrace Islam. Do you see the peaceful, beautiful? Do you see the benefit? I mean, do you like to live without a chain in your neck? No way. Disgusting. Actually, I saw women buying chains and putting them around their necks, and they call it necklace. Come on, face it, all of you like to have a necklace around your neck. The only difference between the necklace you buy and you put it around your neck and the chain of the Muslims, that is a holy chain by the order of Allah to give you the benefit of the mankind, the best nation of the mankind, the Muslims. Be honest, don't you like to have a chain around your neck? Who don't like to have it? Imagine how disgusting it is, you know, like to be without a chain. Don't you like to have a leash and the Muslim holding your leash? You can go right now and search for the videos of Al-Qaeda and ISIS and all the Islamic militant groups in Afghanistan, Syria, Iraq, and see how they chain literally people in their necks. Who can deny such a beautiful, peaceful, amazing religion? You cannot. So when the Muslims, they quote for us, or they make an article like the one we saw, speaking Islam as mean peace. Islam is a peaceful, beautiful, wonderful religion. Who can debate that? Islam teaching you to love humanity to the point the Muslims have a duty to go and put a chain around your neck and to bring you as a slave. If you are a female, you are a sex slave. If you are a male, you are a donkey slave. Do you see how much love there? Shall we continue? And here that proves that Islam means peace. I mean, here we go, we bring you and we put the chain around your neck and peace. Hello? Now, lie number 3. Islam promotes universal brotherhood. Islam promote that. Are you sure? Who is a Muslim wanna call me right now and get me busted? Who is a beautiful, peaceful Muslim is willing to give me a call and show everybody that the Christian Prince is not telling the truth? Who wanna do that? Any Muslim? Not even one? I'm very, very disappointed. Extremely. Where is the proud one about their religion? The one who posed for me this link or the video, which I could not open, but there's a link underneath of it. Why you don't call me right now? I want to see, my friend, how Islam promotes universal brotherhood. Isn't it the Quran says that the non-believers are animals? There is a guy, I forgot his name, but I think he, he called himself Dawah something, He made a video, he lived in the UK. It's not his fault to live in the UK, it's the fault of the stupid people of the UK who allowed him to live there, who give him a citizenship. He have a video, he stopped in the front of a farm and there's cows behind him. And he was speaking to the Muslims. I wish I can play the video for you. He was saying, brother, sister, do you see those cows? Those cows are more useful than the infidels and the pagans, rich people, and the Britain and those non-Muslim people. Those cows, brother, they are more valuable, for they are doing their duty, which is to be a cow. Those infidels, they are worse than the animals. And the video is there. I'm not making things up. You can go and search it. He live in England. Most likely, maybe he don't have a job like most of them. Go in welfare. He have a Mercedes-Benz behind him, made by the kuffar, the infidels. His phone is made by the non-Muslims. His clothes is made by the non-Muslims. The camera he's recording with is made by the non-Muslims, and he is saying to us that those kuffar, there's no benefit of them. And the internet he is using is not created by the Muslims. Where is the Muslim Brotherhood? Where Islam teach universal brotherhood? Let me show you what Islam teach, my friend. I hope Muslims will call us. Do we have any Muslim there would like to call? If there is any Muslim, Any beautiful, peaceful Muslim is around in the bushes. Let us see what Islam says. All right. Remember, the article said that Islam teach you or teach the Muslims or teach the world universal brotherhood. Universal brotherhood. So what is verse in front of us? Chapter 3, verse number 28. What this verse says? Let us see the Muslim translation. See the Muslim translation, not my translation. Let not the believers take for friends or helper unbelievers. Where is the Muslim brother? Where is the Muslim? Where is the universal brotherhood? Huh? In this article, it says that Islam teach universal brotherhood. Do you see it, Abdul? Let me zoom in. I know you. Most of you are Muslims are blind. Because you drink too much camel urine, as the Prophet he said. Where is the Muslim? Where is the universal brotherhood? Take not the non-Muslims as friends. That is universal brotherhood. So if we don't take them as a friends, we take them as what? Enemy. Islam, brother. Brother, sister. There is many people that speak against Islam. As an example, there's a gentleman, his name is the Christian Prince. This guy, he is most likely an Arab Christian. He is coming from the Middle East. His English is funny. He don't know how to say the word in English correctly. And he wouldn't spoke, he don't speak like me. Very clear and spread rain and spray everywhere. If you ask Christian Prince to teach you about Islam, he right away will start shooting with his gun, lying that Islam is a bad religion. The truth is, Islam is a very fantastic, beautiful religion. Actually, the only religion come with balls is the religion of Islam. In the religion of Islam, you find balls everywhere. Islam is very beautiful. And if you want my advice, don't listen to Christian Prince. Especially if you are a female. Because I heard that some Muslim females, they send him emails and they are saying to him, we hate you, we hate you, we hate you. So what if your voice is sexy? And this is very inappropriate because Muslim women, they have to keep her private part inside the email, not outside the email. Thank you very much. What? Do you have a comment about what Zakir Naik is there? Muslims? What Islam promote universal brotherhood? Where? Huh? I don't know. Don't worry. I speak like him, but I don't spray everywhere. Actually, I saw in the other day a guy, he posted in the text. He said, "How come he is speaking like that? How he can do it?" You know, my friend, it's the gift from Allah, brother. It's the gift from Allah. Anyway, so look at the lies. The whole, the whole article is a list of lies. Not only you cannot take non-believers as a friend in Islam, you cannot even take your brother from your parents. Not only your brother, but yet your even father. Even your father, the one who, marry your mother and sleep with her, the one who was the reason for you to come to earth and to be exist, even that person, if he is not a Muslim, you cannot friend him. And we can find that in the Quran in chapter 9 verse number 23. Let us go there. I mean, it's amazing when the Muslims but the Muslims, they assume that everybody is listening, talking about Islam is just an ignorant, and there's no way you will know what is in the Quran is the Quran is saying. How you will know? You know, there's no way. This is a chapter 29, verse number 23, and be my witness. This is not my translation. This is not my translation. 9:23. Keep that in your mind. Let us zoom out so we can show you the verse. Oh, who you believe, take not as a friends your father and your brothers if they love infidelity. What? So if you are a person who converted to Islam, let us say, like those idiot who sometimes we see here and there, and you convert to Islam, the second you convert to Islam, you have to hate your father and your brother if they are not Muslims. So Muslims, why you lie to us and you say Islam promote a brotherhood of universal brotherhood? Why you lie? But it's a satanic religion based on deception and based on lying. Can you post for us that Muhammad is Sabi? My friend, like, do you see we have a topic to cover? I think Phillips is posting the link for you, maybe. And this is why, excuse me, I don't know what happened to my voice. Hold on. It's better always to save reference when I say. And by the way, for those who say, okay, the reference you showed in the screen, how we can have it, it's very easy, my friend. You can like type 3 of those words here, 3 of them in Google, and you will find the verse. Very easy. So whatever I show you in the screen, even if I don't give you a link, from your screen there, you can just type 3 unique words lined up, and you will find in a second the reference. Okay, football, you want to call me to confirm something I just said? No problem, you can call me, feel free. I would like actually to receive phone calls from those who don't confirm, those who do go against me more, because I like to see somebody really trying to prove me wrong. But as you see, my friend, the Muslims lie to us saying that Islam promote universal brotherhood. That is not universal. Even inside the family, you made a Muslim person hate his father and his brother. He can't take them as a friend. Forget about, you don't want to love them, no problem. But even friends. Not only that, Islam make it clear that you cannot take anyone he is a Christian or a Jew as a friend. And that is all over the Quran. It's not like misunderstood, or you can read the interpretation made by Muslims for this, not our interpretation. If we go here as an example, all those verses, by the way, is speaking about that. Like this here, verse number 4, chapter number 4, verse 144. It says it clearly, take not the non-believers as a friends. Hello? Hello? Do you hear me, my friend? Hello? I hear nothing. Are you there? All right, well, I don't know. I have to hang up on you because I hear nothing. Sorry for that. Fix your side, please, before you call me. Be sure that it's everything is working before you call. So as you see in front of you, we are not making things up. This is how it is. Take not friends from anyone is not a Muslim. So any Muslim, he take a Muslim as a friend, he is lawful doing that. But if a Muslim who take you as a friend and he mean it, the fact if he mean it, he is an apostate. If we go in chapter 3 verse number 28, and as you see we are using Islamic interpretation, not ours, and this is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan, not my website. This is government. This is our friend the King of Jordan. I mean, it's amazing. This is the guy who Trump just gave him I don't know how many $billion, you know, to help him to overcome his crisis in his country, because his country is poor and collapsing. This is the guy, is the same guy. He is publishing in his official Islamic website that we Muslims should not take the Christians and Trump and the American and the Jews and the Hindus and the Buddhas and everyone and atheists as a friends, which is called taqiyya. As you see here with me, it says that you cannot take a believer, non-believer as a friend. The Quran call us hypocrites. We are the hypocrites, huh? We are. We are the disbelievers. We can be Jews, we can be atheists, we can be anything. Then he says, so as become mighty and honorable, which means if a Muslim, he take them as, if a Muslim, he take you as a friend and he mean it. Look with me carefully. Who are sincere, who is does that, seeking might and honor by taking the hypocrites and the disbelievers as a friend, he has no connection with Allah. That's it. The second he take you as a friend, if he mean it, if he mean it from his heart, he is apostate. He is not a Muslim. What is the crime this Muslim he commit? He took you as a friend and he is seeking honor with you. He want to be honored. He want to be honoring your friendship. He want to be loyal to you. He want to be a good friend. If he do that, he has no connection with Allah. Which means he became an apostate. He has no honor, which means the Muslim, they can rape his wife. They can steal his money. They can attack him and kill him and torture him. He have no mercy or protection. As I said, the Muslim can harm him physically. All of this just because he seek friendship with the disbelievers. Do you see it? This is not my statement. This is not my interpretation. This is not my website. This is not my book. And the one who is saying that is Ibn Abbas, the cousin of the Prophet of Islam himself. And not only that, the Muslim is encouraged to lie to you. See here it says you cannot take them as a friend. However, unless there's a condition, unless it be that you guard yourself against them. It be what? He's talking about what? About taking them as a friends. So you cannot take them as a friends if you mean it. But if you don't mean it, you can. Oh, what does that mean if you don't mean it? It's very simple. I say to you, you are my friend, but in fact I hate you. Save yourself from them. Read carefully with me, please. Taking it or taking as it were security. Saving yourself from them by speaking in a friendly way toward them with while your heart dislike this. I mean, how evil this teaching can be more than this. If this is what Allah teach, What is the teaching of the devil? That he is teaching them, you can speak to them in a friendly way. You say to them, I love you, I am your friend, but in fact, in your heart, you should have hate to them. This is the teaching of God. So what Satan do for a living? Hmm? What Satan do for a living if this is what God does? Teaching us. Imagine if Jesus go and says, okay, Christian Prince, you can go to the Muslims and say, I like you, I love you, I want to be a friend to you, but hold on, you should not mean it, okay? In your heart, you should hate them. I mean, how disgusting this teaching is. Hmm? Okay, the one who his name is Mark is teaching, is sending me this. I don't know why. Why you are sending me this link, my friend? All the Muslims, all what you know, all what people they say about Muslims, they were benefit for mankind is nothing but a fiction and a lie. I saw even Muslims, they have an exhibit in Australia, and they are saying we are the first one to, you know, to discover Australia. What? The Muslims are the first one to even they claim, even they are the first one to discover America. Even they claim that the American Indian, they used to be Muslims. But however, we can get them busted easy because the Quran says carefully. Welcome to Christian Prince in this story. You know, one day somebody have an audio. He made an audio about my program, and it was funny. He says like, "Welcome to Christian Prince in this story. If you don't have answer, what about, like, you know, using duct tape because what he's saying that Muslims they use a duct tape when they enter into my zone to their mic, so the mic will not speak because always they have no answer and they run away and they don't talk to me. Look what the Quran, my friend, says. The Muslim they say to you that Islam is international religion, universal religion, and Muhammad is a prophet sent for all mankind. But look what how this will contradict the Quran. In chapter 14 verse number 4 it says وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا مِنْ رَسُولٍ إِلَّا بِلِسَانِ قَوْمِهِ لِيُبَيِّنَ لَهُمْ فَيُضِلُّ اللَّهُ مَنْ يَشَاءُ وَيَهْدِي مَنْ يَشَاءُ, which is very disgusting when I translate in Arabic. But this is will get every Muslim busted, and Muhammad himself will be busted. Why? This verse saying, confirming that there's no exception. Read carefully with me. This is not my translation. We sent not. We sent not. Muslims, do you know what we sent not mean? Muslims, do you know what we sent not mean? It's mean never. So we sent not a messenger except to teach in the tongue of his own what? People. Hold on. If Allah never sent a Muslim messenger to any other nation unless he is one of the nation and he speak the tongue of those people. In this verse in front of us, the Quran speak of two conditions. Condition number one, it have to be in the language of those people. So let us put the number here. This is condition number one. All right, this is condition number one, it to speak the language. Condition number two, that this person is going to speak to his own. His what? His own. What does that mean? He is going to be from that nation, not a stranger. Is that clear? So the prophet for the English, he will not be someone who speak Arabic, and he have to be an Englishman. A prophet for people from Spain or Japan or China, he have to be from that land, from that nation, speaking the language of that nation. Two conditions. So why you Muslims lie to us and you say Muhammad was an international prophet? Isn't that a contradiction to the Quran? Do Muhammad speak the language of the Chinese? According to Muslims, Muhammad even don't know how to speak his own language very well. He do not know how to write, how to read, and that's mean he is short of knowledge regarding his language, his own. That's what they say, not me. This is Quran. This is Quran. We are reading Quran. This is not Hadith. And remember here with me that the Quran confirm that Allah never sent, which means there's no exception, never, never. And he speak that in the time of Muhammad. We sent not. We sent not a messenger. There's no exception. So why Muslims they lie to us and they say Islam is an international religion and Muhammad is an international prophet? Who is the liar here? Do Muhammad speak the language? My language, as an example, I'm from China. Okay, Muhammad, speak to me. Say Quran to me in Chinese. Who is the prophet of the Mexican? Any Muslim can tell me who is the prophet who came to the Mexican? Si, senor. Anyone have an idea? How Muhammad is an international prophet, but he is not speaking the language of any of those people? Muslims, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? Anyone have any answer? Anyone can give us like something to chew in? Who is wrong here? Who is lying to who? There is somebody is lying. When the Muslim they say to us Islam is an international religion, obviously there is a lie. There's a very bad lie there, right? But don't be surprised. This is what Islam is about. Islam is about how I can fool you, and then you are a fool. Because if you are not a fool, I will not be able to fool you anyway. Right? How Muhammad even he is a qualified to speak to someone he is from the Middle East? Remember at that time, it's not what today, you know, that today the Muslims they occupy many countries and they claim that those countries are Arab, which is not true. Iraq never been Arab. This is the land of the Assyrian and the Babylon. Syria is not Arab. This is the land of the Aramaic. Turkey is not even Muslims, you know, have nothing to do with the Muslims or even the Arab. This is the land of the Byzantine. and Orthodox Church, and Jordan is the same, Israel is the same, oh, you name it, Morocco, Tunisia. Those people, they have their own language and they are different ethnic groups. So who is the prophet who came to those people? Any Muslim has any idea? Any Muslim would like to call? I'm really surprised that Muslims are not calling, because you know, always Muslims, they claim that they have answers and they can refute us and they can prove us wrong. You know, actually, uh, I heard that salsa dance, it was one day a verse in the Quran. Is that a true, Muslims? Is that the language Allah he spoke to people in Havana? Was it truly Quran? And Muhammad is the founder of salsa? Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. Absolutely. Praise be to Allah. Shake it, brother, shake it. Yes, you put your up and your head down. Brother, absolutely. MashaAllah, Alhamdulillah. Brother Zakir Naik, you are not moving correctly. Zakir Naik, please. No, you are. This is not how it is. Don't turn the fan on because Zakir Naik will fly, brother. He's so skinny. What the heck? Yes, brother, Mr. Brother Dawa, shake it, break it, don't break it. Please call Naaman Khan because he have a lot of girlfriends. Those who speak to them and give text up and what's up, brother. MashaAllah. That's so beautiful. Okay, commercial break, brother. It's time to do ablution. We are people who pray a lot and we have to do ablution right now. You go to the bathroom, you shake your testicles and you shake your penis 3 times and you will be ready to go. Are you ready to go? We go back to vacancy. Okay, thank you very much. Takbir. Brother, are you an idiot? I said takbir. Why you are bringing a beer for me? What's wrong with you? We are allowed to do salsa dancing because it's not haram, especially if you put the hands around the butt of the women, because the Prophet used to do so, and I can show you the hadith. MashaAllah. Islam was international religion. Is that a salsa religion? Because salsa is international too. Who is a Muslim don't agree with me? Why you lie to us Muslims? Why? You think we are naive? Huh? Ah, you think we are naive? Yeah, I heard a Muslim. He said we allowed the kuffar to find the moon because simply, brother, if they were to go to the moon and to Mars, the earth will be stay for us alone, and all the infidels they will, they will leave the earth. This is why we are the one who discovered the space, and we have this. And you know the funny. Hold on. I don't want to go there, but you are forcing me, because you see, when you listen salsa music, you go salsa, and that is exactly Islam. Like Islam is salsa, like you just shake it, break it, whatever you want to do. In the Quran, I wish we did not speak about salsa. I mean, why even I go there? It's your fault. It's the devil, brother. This is the devil. That's what the devil said. Uh, if we go in the Quran, we will find something more funny. Oh, I'm typing in English. All right. Read with me carefully this verse. Chapter 55, verse number 33. 55, 33. Should I sing it for you Muslims? No, you better we don't. Because the Muslim, they try to convince you that the Quran is so beautiful and it's going to touch you. So when they bring you a guy, he have a very beautiful voice to sing the Quran for you. What about we asked you to make Zakir Naik to sing the Quran for us, and then we will laugh and we will see how stupid it is? Do you need to bring someone have a beautiful voice? يا معشر الجن والإنس إن استطعتم أن تنفذوا من أقطار السماوات والأرض فانفذوا لا تنفذون إلا بسلطان. What is that? What a horrible statement. Let us see the translation made by the Abdul 55:33. Remember, Allah is making a challenge. Challenge to who? Two kind of creatures. The first one is the genie, and those who do not know who is the genie, remember, the genie is not a demon as some naive Christian they think. Don't mix things between Muslims believe and Christianity. Muslims do not believe in demon. Genie is made created from fire. He's a creature, he have a penis, he have sex, and he masturbate. Okay, and he don't use condoms, just to let you know. So be aware. And not only that, Muslims, they believe that even genie can have sex with his wife. Actually, there's many complaints made by Muslims about sex done by genie to their spouse, which is very ugly and scary. I mean, imagine you marry a girl or you're in love with her, and then you go to the bedroom and you open the bedroom door, and like suddenly you are there and you find your wife with Mr. Genie. Brother, I want to tell you a story. Our God Allah, brother, he created the genie, and the genie, brother, they have a very powerful penis, and women, they like that. Once upon the time, our brother Abdul, he went to his bedroom and he found his wife doing boom boom with the genie. What a painful moment, disgusting moment. I seek refuge by Allah from the genie. Some of you might think I am just joking. I can show you right now. I can go right now and search in Google about sex with jinns. You think I'm kidding? Okay, hold on. Yeah, because I can see it in your faces. Look at this guy. Look at that girl there. What's her name? I forgot her name. Yeah, not you. No, not you. The other one. Yeah, the other one there. You see, I don't say things if not true. I'm going to go to Google. Let me turn the screen off a second. And I will search for Muslims websites, sex with jinn. Oof, Lord have mercy. Do you see the Muslim website? This is the Muslim website, my friend. Do you know the title? Scary. Jinn tried to sleep with me. Sex and intimacy, having sexual relationship with the jinn. By the way, he says a spirit demon here. This is false. Those are not spirit and they are not demon. That's why they can have sex with you, because they're not spirit, they are physical being. All right. Even they have YouTube about it. Can a jinn perform sex with your wife? What? Guys, do you want me to read this? Let us make a vote. How many of you would like me to read this article? Can a jinn perform sex with your wife? If you like me to read the article, give me one. If you don't like, give me two. Because we Arab, we believe in democracy. Okay, give me one if you like me to read it. Give me two if you don't like it. All right, as long the majority agreed to read it, I have to say I will not read it, because I told you 100 times we Arab do not believe in democracy. You say yes, we say no. Hello? I mean, how many times I told you we don't believe in democracy? Why you are giving me one? You just told me not to do it. You are out of update, my friend. We are Arab. You say yes, we say no. Can a jinn perform sex with your wife? And you are asking me why I'm not married yet? I mean, imagine you bring a woman to your house and you spoil her, you take care of her, and then one day you open the refrigerator and you find her having sex with the genie in the freezer. And don't ask me why in the freezer, because the genie is so hot. Read carefully. Assalamu alaikum. What? Assalamu alaikum. WRBT, Sheikh Hisham. So this guy is asking the Sheikh. This is a website run by a Sheikh. Don't forget to go and make a donation for the Sheikh, because he will shake you. Let me make the text more clear. Assalamu alaikum, WRBT FMG, it's 200 Mercedes. I am married for 24 years. This guy, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, I don't know, let's see. Married for 24 years. My marriage has not been one that I can be happy about. I mean, after 24 years, you are coming to tell us that? Okay. Many arguments have failed my marriage. About 4 years ago, my wife started changing. 4 years ago. 4 years ago. I have noticed that she would be sexually aroused, which I have not seen before. If. She must be eating too much seafood, my friend. In her sleep. And when I awake her, she be angry with me. This woman, she's aroused when she is asleep. Obviously, because you can do nothing, you idiot. Otherwise, why she is asleep? And she is horny. Oh, I mean, I don't know what to say. I think it's time for salsa. Absolutely. Watch for your wife. She is going to have with a dream. It must be the genie. Genie in the ball. Genie with his wife. Hold on. Now this guy, he noticed that his wife, she got horny, so horny when she is asleep. And what he do about it? He wake her up. I want to get married immediately. My wife get horny, I wake her up. Hey honey, wake up. Do you want me to make some tea for you? The woman, she is desperately need sex. Can't you tell, you idiot? And what do? You wake her up. Now he is seeking answer from the sheikh. May Allah shake him. And he is saying to him, she get angry with me I need your help since my marriage is heading for divorce. She think I'm crazy. It's not good to be here. You might shock and die from laughing. Look what Assalamu alaikum brother Sheikh is saying. She is right in the sense that sexual dreams, like nightmare, are a dream, illusion, hulm, from shaitan only. Now, he is saying here, he is giving him the solution. Recite Ya Wadud 100 times. What? What is the solution? Wadud is one of the names of Allah. Okay, so you say 100 times. You tell your wife to say 100 times Ya Wadud, and that will do what? Will make her vagina relax. Hello? And then daily for intention of renewing love and tremendous in your couple. 24 years prove a friendship, partnership, blah 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 blah. So think of the good things you have filled together. As for the related question in the title header and etc. by a sheikh, blah 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 blah, he said, the truth is that it is possible for a human beings and jinns to have sexual intercourse. Allahu Akbar. I feel like I want to fly overseas. I mean, this lie is not even touching the ground. This is a very high lie, high quality. It is possible, my friend, in Islam, it's possible that a genie is the one doing your wife and having sex with her. And here he quote, he says, Al-Talabi mentioned in his tafsir that is meaning of, and B, oh Iblis, imagine your wife having sex with Iblis, Iblis which means the shaitan, Satan. I mean, you see, sometimes people, they get so upset because his wife, she cheated on him with a guy. I mean, which one you prefer, to cheat with the devil or to cheat with the guy? Obviously with the guy. Brother, are you saying to me that Mr. Shaitan have a penis? Muslims, are you saying to me that Shaitan have a penis and he park his penis in the vagina of the Muslim women? Is that what you are trying to say to me? Because how is Shaitan is having sex with her? When you say to me that Iblis or Shaitan is having intercourse with your wife, what he is using exactly to do intercourse? I will give you 3 options. He was using his nose, his toes, or his penis. Any Abdul? Huh? Actually, the Quran confirmed that Shaitan, he had babies, and literally babies. If we go to the interpretation about how the Shaitan he have babies, who remember how Shaitan have babies? Who remember? Any one of you remember how Shaitan was able to have babies? Who remember? Eggs, but how he got the eggs? Before the eggs. Yeah, but how he lay eggs before the eggs? He do something. He have to do something. Okay, let me refresh your memory. According to Muslims, and I am saying, and I can prove what I am saying, and I challenge any Muslim to say this is true. According to Islam, Shaitan have a penis in the right leg, and he have a vagina in the left leg, and this is the first Shaitan. And when he get horny, he shake his legs. Like imagine, you know, he's doing salsa. Shake it. Yeah. Having sex together, brother. So he shake his legs, and then this go inside this, which means the shaitan penis go inside his vagina. He have a vagina and he have a penis in the same time. And after he shake it and he do himself, then at the end of the day he lay 10 eggs, and from those 10 eggs there is 72 shaitan, or 70 shaitan and female shaitana, which mean male and female creatures who they are devils, will be born out of the eggs. So finally in Islam we discovered that shaitan is a chicken, and he lay eggs, and he have a penis in the right leg, and in the left leg he have a vagina. And obviously this is a very true story and very convincing. I mean, who in the world here can deny such a knowledge? Brother, sister, the kuffar, the infidels are laughing at Islam, but the truth, let us see at the end who is going to laugh more. Listen to them, listen to them. They are laughing at the teaching of Islam, but the fact, we are the true people, my friend. Satan, he have a penis, and I saw it myself. Once I was watching porn, and I saw Satan, he was playing with the penis, and he have 3 balls, not 2, to be honest with you. Right? Is that true? And then he continue here saying, quoting from the Quran, chapter 17, verse number 64, that Iblis a partner in their human beings. So they are confirming the Quran, saying that shaitan is going to partner with you in their children's. How? Simply because he will do your wife. Actually, Muhammad, he said, before you have intercourse with your wife, you have to say certain prayer. Otherwise, shaitan will be doing your wife before you have sex with her. To make it simple, when you are going to have sex with the woman, whoever she is, if you don't say that prayer according to Muhammad, shaitan will wrap himself around the penis of the man, and he will be the one doing the women, and he is the one who will make her horny, and he is the one who will make her have orgasm, and he is the one who will have his cum inside her and make her pregnant. And this is how Allah says in the Quran that Iblis, he will partner with you in your wealth and your children's. And then here he continue saying that Ibn Jarir and At-Tabari, Tafsir 22, verse number 248, narrated that Mujahid said, when a man has intercourse with his wife and does not name Allah, the jinn coils around his urethra. Do you see it? I'm not the one saying that. Hey, Abdul, you see, I just told you that this is what happened, and the Muslims are confirming it. You have to say the name of Allah, my friend. It is the best condom ever. Say Allah. I mean, why you don't say Allah? Hold on, Abdul, hold on. Are you saying to me, if I say Allah, Allah will be the condom and he will protect my peep from shaitan? Hello? Are you serious? Muslims, if I say the name of Allah before I have intercourse, is that going to stop AIDS from coming to me? If saying Allah will stop shaitan, I mean, which is more powerful, a little virus or shaitan? Hello? Hello? Shaitan is coming for you, and condom will not protect you. So you better say the name of Allah. He is the only condom left for you. Hello? I mean, this is so beautiful. This is how we can protect our penises, by saying the name of Allah. I'm really being touched. Allah is so powerful. You say his name protect your penis. This is beyond imagination. It's hard. Oh, I'm not talking about, don't go there. It's hard to believe that this is not true. Must be true. Science prove it. Actually, I remember once a Muslim used to come to a Christian chat room, and each time he entered the room, he says to them, "Oh, Christians, you are the son of Shaitan." Why he says that? Because he learned this, as we see in the screen in front of us, from his prophet, that if you don't say the name of Allah before you have intercourse with your wife, the Shaitan will be you and your mother, and you will be the son of the devil. So he keep always saying that each time he entered the Christian room. So the admin in that room, he said to me, "Can you please do something and shut him up? We don't know what to say to him." I told him, "This is not my program here, I'm just here a guest." I said, "Please do something." So I took the microphone and I asked him, "Abdul, are you sure that this is a Sahih Hadith, Sahih Quran?" He said, "Yes, it's Sahih." I said, "Are you sure it is Sahih?" He said, "Absolutely, I'm sure." I said to him again 3 times, because Muhammad Muslim, they love to repeat 3 times. "Are you sure it is Sahih?" He said, "So what's wrong with you? How many times I have to say to you it's Sahih? I told you it's Sahih. Are you stupid? It is Sahih," which means correct. So I said to him, "Well, based on what you just said and confirm it is Sahih, which means correct, that means your prophet himself is the son of the devil, because his father was not a believer in Allah. Therefore, when he had sex with his mother, he did not say Allah before he have intercourse." And the Muslim took the mic and he started crying and cursing me. "May Allah curse you. May Allah cut your penis. May Allah make you shish kebab. May Allah make a train go over you. May Allah send a truck. May Allah make a Trump lose his hair in the front of your house." I mean, what the heck? What happened? You are saying that we are the son of the devil because our father did not say Allah before he have intercourse, and now we found that your prophet himself is the son of the devil based on this. It's amazing, the intelligence of the Abdul. I cannot beat that. So smart. It's, the Muslims are not only outdated with science, technology, civilization, they are outdated with normal IQ and intelligence. If there's any Muslim here, he don't agree with me. Otherwise, by the way, I don't want to forget, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you like to protect your penis. Because here, as you see, we mentioned the name of Allah many times. So imagine how many times we get protection already. This is the best way to protect yourself, my friend. Very powerful protection. Let us continue. So, if you don't say the name of Allah when you are having intercourse with your wife, the jinn, which is the shaitan, he coil around your penis and he has intercourse with him. What? My wife, she is doing 2 in the same time now? Is that a threesome according to Islam? You see, the wife, the only winner in this case is the woman. She is having 2 in the same time, and still it is one is visible and the other one is invisible. I hate myself. I truly hate myself. I feel sorry for the Muslims. I mean, when the Muslims, you listen to me, you can imagine how much he hate me. But Abdul, think about it. I mean, who is the dumb, who's the stupid here? This is a threesome. You, Satan, your wife, and your wife, she is enjoying it more. Actually, I can show you the story in the tafsir about the Prophet Suleiman. Even Suleiman or Solomon, according to Muslims, the devil, he was sleeping with all his wives. And the wives, they notice how the wives, they recognize. Anyone remember? How the wives of Sulaiman, according to the Islamic stories, according to Muhammad and his followers, how the wives of Muhammad, Sulaiman, they notice that this is not their husband, because what he did, Shaitan, he cloned himself to look like Sulaiman. He steal his ring, which controlled the demon and the genie and the Shaitan and etc. And the magic, the Lord of the Ring, movie. How they notice that this is not Shaitan, this is not Sulaiman? Because they notice that this new husband, or let us say the clone, which is the Shaitan, he do very powerful intercourse. Like, I don't know how to explain to you how powerful he is, but you can imagine this. Shaitan, when he do sex, is not like the same as when Sulaiman do sex. Sulaiman, he do it like this. This is Sulaiman. But Shaitan, when he do sex with the wives of Sulaiman, it was like this. And the women like go crazy, like woo, woo, woo. Do you want to take a break? No, I cannot. Shaitan. This is Shaitan, my friend. His penis is not like anyone's penis. It is a nuclear, powerful, super powerful, not like the penis of Sulaiman, the poor guy. So the wives of Sulaiman, they notice that there is a huge change. Sulaiman used to do it once. This guy, he do it forever, man. I mean, come on. We can't even breathe. And this is how they noticed. And you tell me that Muslims are not smart. Are you serious? If the Muslims are not smart, how they come to or with this story? It is very logical. The penis of Shaitan versus the penis of Sulaiman. Who is the winner? Who you think is going to be the winner? And the women of Sulaiman, the wives, they went to the elders and they told them, he cannot be our husband. The elder, they said, why? Huh? Whisper, tell us why. They said, we are shy to tell you, really. No, tell us what happened. Why? How you know he is not Sulaiman? I'm not sure, I don't know how to tell you. I'm very shy. What? Tell us, come on, what happened? What he is doing? Oh, first, size does matter, as you know, and the penis of this guy is so small, which means big. And not only that, brother, his penis is so powerful. And Sulaiman, the one we know, his penis is so weak. So how come? And what happened? True story. I mean, who can oppose this story? You cannot. There is no any human being he dare even to say this is not true, and genie will not sleep with your wife. It's proven by science. And if you ask people around you, you will find many women, they have already sex with the demon. Sorry, not the demon, the Shaitan, which is the genie. All right. Should we continue? I don't know, actually. I wasn't going to talk about this, but the story brought a story, and now look where we are. Do we have any Muslim would like to call me? If there's any Muslim is unhappy, which is weird. I never heard of a Muslim is angry. All of them, they are happy people. This is why they have a sign that says, we will behead the one who insult the Prophet. Any Muslim? Anyone? I'm disappointed. I thought Muslims would call us. All right, let's continue. The meaning of the saying of Allah Most High, whom neither man or jinn has touched before them. In chapter 55, verse number 56, the Quran confirmed that Allah will provide Muslim men in heaven women who they never been having sex, not touch. Actually, it doesn't say touch. It doesn't say touch. In Arabic, it says yatmuthahun, which means he made them bleed. Made them bleed, which means made them lose their virginity. So those women are virgin, and there's no genie, neither a man had sex with them. And he is saying to him, well, if the shaitan cannot have sex with the women anyway, why Allah saying that there's no shaitan or man had sex with them already? So obviously, shaitan, he can have sex with your wife. Do we have any Muslim here? He oppose what the Muslim Sheikh here is saying according to the Quran. Hello? Hello?
Christian Prince.
Yes, my friend, how are you?
Hello, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. I've just got one question to ask. You know how these retarded Muslims always want to find Muhammad in the Bible? How would you refute the argument of Deuteronomy 18:18 using Islam itself? Because what I found out is that you're absolutely fantastic in using Islam as a self-refuting mechanism for the Muslim claim. So how would you use Islam to disprove that Muhammad is prophesied in Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 18?
Well, you know, the answer is very simple. The same verse we were reading from, because the verse they are talking about is about a person who will come from the nation of Israel. He will be one of them, and that means Muhammad is not a qualified. The Quran says we never send a messenger unless he is from the people, speaking the tongue of the people. Muhammad is not from the Jews, and he don't speak the tongue of the Jews. The answer is very simple. And, you know, however, the Muslims are desperately trying to find Muhammad. But the question is, if this is what Muslims they say, so why the Quran said that the one who mentioned Muhammad's name is going to be Jesus, not Moses? You know?
Right. So in the Quran, it doesn't say that Muhammad is prophesied by Moses, only by Jesus.
Well, the Quran says that Isa said that there is a messenger will come after him. His name is Ahmad, not even Muhammadin. You know, so the name should be written or found. It should be found only in the New Testament, according to the Quran. And he mentioned the name of the person who will come after him. His name is not Muhammad. His name is Ahmad. If we go to chapter 61, verse number 6, we will find the following. It says here, and remember, Jesus doesn't say Jesus, it says Isa, the son of Mary, said, O children of Israel, I am a messenger of Allah sent to you, confirming the law which come before me, and giving a glad tidings of a messenger come after me, who his name shall be Ahmad. That's it. So the name should be appear as Ahmad, and the one who will mention that person should be only Isa.
Not Moses, not
anyone.
Solomon,
no
anything
one,
like
no
that.
one. Yeah, all of this is you know, in the same time, as I said, the Quran says clearly that we never send a messenger unless he speak the tongue of the people, and he is from the people. And Muhammad never, you know, sent, never was from the Jews, or he speak the language of the Jews. So the answer for this is very simple, and Muslims got busted. Same time, you know, Muhammad, he never heard his voice of the Lord anyway. You know, did Muhammad hear the voice of his Lord? Did Muhammad speak?
Is there not a Sahih narration that he goes up to heaven and he speaks to Allah or something, or to Jesus?
Even that is not true, because simply Aisha, she got Muhammad busted. Aisha, she said the Prophet was descended to heaven by his spirit, not by his body.
Right. Okay.
Which mean it was a dream, you know. Right. Because as long as your body is here, that means you did not go anywhere, obviously. And the only way for your soul to go and your body is left is to be dead.
Right.
you know. So
Because Moses did mighty miracles that the whole of Israel could witness. And that's what the qualifier is of one that is like Moses. But according to the Quran, Muhammad never did any miracles.
Muhammad, you see, when somebody he says Muhammad is a prophet, first of all, what is the prophecy of Muhammad? So we can laugh at it. There's tons of hadith about prophecy. Muhammad, he said, as an example, if we go in the hadith, we will see anything Muhammad actually he said is kind of a prophecy, because when Muhammad he said the sun set in a murky water, that's a prophecy, because at that time nobody knows, right, where the sun goes. So if the sun set in a murky water, and he said that in the Quran and in the hadith, and then we find that this is not true, that's obviously Muhammad is a false prophet. Where is the one who believed that the sun set in a murky water? How anyone can believe in such a garbage? So as an example here, when Muhammad, we mentioned this hadith many times, but I mentioned this one because it's very easy. Otherwise, there's many examples. But Muhammad, he said clearly that he believed that the sun, during the sunset, it goes and prostrate itself under the throne of Allah. And this is nothing but a prophecy, because remember that what Muhammad he claimed he said here is an inspiration from God. This is why you see he is connecting the movement of the sun to the throne of God. For
Right.
he is speaking a religious prophecy, not science, and this religious prophecy is about the movement of the sun, which nobody knows at that time how it is. And as you see the story in front of you, saying clearly to Muhammad how he explained according to his God knowledge how the sun and where the sun goes. So if Muhammad is a prophet, he should not make such a false, stupid prophecy, claiming that the sun goes every day from point A to point B, and this is why the sun disappear.
Right. Okay.
Christian
Prince, you know in the Quran where it says
we can show more. Hold on, we can show more and more false prophecy of Muhammad, even from the Quran. Like the Quran says about the sunset actually already. But as an example, when the Muslims they keep saying to us, Muhammad he have a miracle, right? They say to us the split of the moon. So they say, okay, well the Quran never said that Muhammad did a miracle, or even Allah did a miracle in the Quran. The Quran make a statement in chapter 54 verse number 1 saying the judgment day is near and the moon is split. Chapter 54 verse number 1. So it's reporting a statement. It's a statement of report, not a statement of announcing a miracle done by Allah. It is about what they witness. And what they witness, read carefully, the hour, which means the judgment, is night, or which means very near, and the moon is cleft asunder. Okay, the moon never cleft, it's a lie. And you can check, the Muslim they post a picture from NASA saying this is a valley and the moon is split. This is a valley. We have bigger than this valley. It's called the Grand Canyon, and has nothing to do with the earth being split. If the earth is split for a second, or the moon is split for a second, the moon will be destroyed and will not be sealed again, for it's going to be grabbed by other planets around them which are bigger than them. So this is false. So here Muhammad he made a very false big statement that the judgment day is near, and not only is near, it is very, very soon. And what is the sign of the judgment day? That the moon is split, so the judgment day started. This is not just a sign. If the moon is split, what the point of this moon is splitting? What for? I mean, it's a sign of what? That it is, that's it, it's a judgment day. So Muhammad he was actually copying a poetry made by an Arab man before him, but most likely he repeated this poetry because in his time it's normal to see an eclipse. Eclipse happens sometime more than once a year. So they witnessed something, and Muhammad he announced that this is a sign of a judgment day. This is why if you go in the hadith, you will find that Muhammad always in the time of the eclipse, he pray like crazy. He bow down, he starts screaming, shouting, speaking loud, praying to Allah, asking for forgiveness. He is very worried during the eclipse. Why? Because he and the other Arab at that time, they believe that the eclipse is about a sign from God. God is angry, God is unhappy, which is a very well-known practice at that time. So we can go all over and we can see tons of false prophecy of Muhammad, which will not disqualify him from being a prophet or to be considered for a second a prophet.
Right. Another question. You know, in the Quran where it says, "Woe to those who write the scripture with their own hands, and that the Jews sold their scripture for a small amount of price." I don't know what verse that's from.
Well, this is
what
not.
does that mean?
Yeah.
Does that mean that the Quran is saying that the Jewish and Christian scriptures have been corrupted, or is it about something else?
You see, there's the Quran speak in many places about what is called corruption, and the verse you are talking about is a chapter 2 verse 79. It says فَوَيْلٌ لِلَّذِينَ يَكْتُبُونَ الْكِتَابَ بِأَيْدِيهِمْ, and then they say this is from Allah. So it is, this is not really, there's no proof that this is about the Jews. However, if the Jews did not write the book by their hands, and they should not write the book by their hands, why Muhammad wrote the book by his hand? Number two, if the Jews, they wrote a book and they say that this is from Allah just to seek some benefit, this is what it means, to seek some benefit, maybe money or etc., then why Muhammad, he swear and he take an oath by the book of the Jews, which is written by the hand of the Jews?
Right. Okay.
I don't know if you remember the hadith.
Yeah, where he took a cushion next to him,
right,
and he put the Torah on top, and he said, "I believe in him who has revealed this."
Right. So if this book written by the hand of the Jews, and it's a corrupt book, in which authority Muhammad, he was taking oath by it and saying, "I believe in thee and the one who sent thee"? It doesn't make sense, you know, unless the Torah is not corrupt and Muhammad, you know. I remember once I was debating Muslims, and they said to me that the Prophet at that time, he took an oath by the Torah. He is just being nice to the Jews.
He was just being respectful.
Yeah, respectful. Actually, this is what he said exactly. I think maybe you saw the video.
No, I've not. I just was paraphrasing.
Yeah. So I said, so I can, in order to be respectful, I have to say I believe in thee. Lie? I take an oath, taking false oath, just to be respectful for the Jews. That's stupid. This is not a behavior of God, prophet. A man of God, he will never take an oath in a book which is a false book. It doesn't matter what you do, even if you try to if you force him to say it, even if you want to execute him, he will not take an oath in a book which is a false book. So how Muhammad, he took the oath in that book?
Because he did not believe that it was corrupted, and he believed it was from God.
He don't believe in it anyway. No, he don't believe in anything. Muhammad is a liar. He knows he's a liar, but he's a fake man. He would take oath on anything.
Right.
You know, if you are a thief and I am a judge and I say to you, if you take an oath, I will let you go free. Are you going to take an oath? You're a thief already.
Yeah.
You will take an oath every day, you know. So if oath will save me, if oath will make me look good, I will take the oath. I'm a false prophet anyway. There's no way that Muhammad do not know that he's a false man, right? So why he will not take an oath? Just to make the Jews happy and make them believe that he is like them. He believe in the same book. So the purpose is to fool the Jews and make them believe that he is a prophet from the same God they believe in, so they will follow him. But Muhammad, he could not make it happen because the Jews are not stupid to believe in him.
Right.
You know?
Christian Prince, you know, in Surah 9:29, where it says, it talks about the Christians making Jesus the son of Allah. Then it talks about the Jews making Ezra the son of Allah. And it also says that they take their monks and their priests and their rabbis as gods besides Allah. Is this Muhammad just going on a little tantrum and just over exaggerating everything?
Uh,
Because when have Christians or Jews ever taken monks and rabbis as lords besides Allah? Is this not just a gross exaggeration by whoever wrote that passage?
well, the message there actually it gives always false translation and even false interpretation, because the verse there says that those who worship their monks and rabbis instead of worshiping Allah and Jesus. So here the question is, why the Quran is saying that? They will say to you, this is an art of language to put the name of Jesus at the end beside Allah. But the fact, the verse in Arabic is very clear. It says that those who worship their monks and rabbis instead of the Messiah, of Allah and the Messiah. So what is required, or what the verse is talking about, that you should not worship monks, neither rabbis. You should worship only one God, which is the Messiah, which is Allah. No, this is what the verse is saying. However, if you go in the interpretation of the verse or even the translation, it come differently. It come as the following: those who worship their monks and their rabbis instead of worshiping Allah, and worship the Messiah, like beside Allah the Messiah. You know, so you know it's a false interpretation or translation, far away from what the word in Arabic is saying. You know?
Right. And Christian Prince, you know the hadith where it says that shaitan is in the noses of the disbeliever?
Yeah, well, you know, let us go back to the shaitan in the penis of the believer first, and then we
No,
finish.
okay, but the thing is, there are millions of penises and there are millions of noses. So does shaitan have the attribute of omnipresence according to
No,
Islam?
shaitan, you see, shaitan is not the same as in Christianity. Shaitan, as we said, he have babies, he have sex, he have a penis. So now he have babies by trillions, not by millions. You know, so shaitan is not one shaitan no more. There's millions of them, billions. You know, more than even the number of the human. So
Wow.
this is why we say that the first shaitan, the Muslim, they try to explain. Like you know, the website we were showing you about the genie, if you remember here. You know, the Muslim Sheikh was explaining that Quran says that the shaitan is going to be partner with them, with their children's. All right.
Right.
Okay. How he can have children? How he can? And the Quran even mentioned that the shaitan will have children. So how is going to have a children? The Muslims, in order to solve this problem, they come to a conclusion based on Muhammad teaching that shaitan have a penis in the right side of his leg, and he have a penis vagina in the left leg, and then he shake it to have sex with himself, and then every day at the end of the day he lay down 10 eggs, and from every egg there is 70 shaitan and shaitana come out. So let me calculate the number. Actually we can search for the reference in Arabic if Muslims don't believe me. Let me see.
Is that what they actually believe in?
Yeah, yes, I'm going to show it to you.
How come you never hear of this by the mainstream Muslims? It's crazy.
Many Muslims do not know. I mean, you know, Muslims do not all Muslims know. You know, not all Muslims,
right.
not all Muslims know. There's many, they have no idea. They never heard this before. Like how many times you hear Muslims saying to me, I never heard this before. Where get this from? You know. Like just in the last week we have two Muslims who speak Arabic. Both of them, they do not know that Allah is not a spirit, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so they don't know even the nature of Allah. They don't know, you know.
You're too funny, man. You're too funny.
Yeah. Like here, actually I have the reference in front of me, but I will try to find an official Islamic reference, and I will show it on the screen so people they can see that we are not making things up. This is what your Islamic books. Uh, Actually, even Muhammad in the hadith, he said, don't be the last one to enter the bazaar, because if you enter shaitan, he lay his eggs there. It's a fiction. Muhammad he spread. Let us see here. I'm trying to find. Actually, there's a videos on YouTube, but I wish I can play it. The sheikh is explaining how shaitan he had sex with himself. Yeah, well, obviously the shaitan is a bad boy. What you can do. You tell shaitan don't do that, he do it. I mean, what you can say.
I'm crying.
Put yourself in the shoes of shaitan. What you would do? You are shaitan, and everybody have a girlfriend except you. What you would do? You have sex.
Yeah.
You have sex with yourself, and what you can do? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let us see. Actually, I found many websites, but I'm trying to find something more official. There's many. Okay. All right. This is Al-Jami' li-Ahkam al-Quran, Tafsir al-Qurtubi. Any Muslim who is listening or watching, please be careful. Listen carefully and watch carefully. I'm not making things up. This is the book of Al-Qurtubi. This is the book of Al-Qurtubi. This is your official Islamic website, library.islamweb.net. Read with me carefully, Abdul. All the Abdul. It says here, وقال مجاهد إن إبليس أدخل فرجه في فرج نفسه فباض 5 بيضات فهذا أصل ذريته. I will translate. Mujahid, he said that Iblis, which means shaitan, he did enter his first his penis with the other vagina which he have, and he laid down 5 eggs. This is the first story, and it says that Allah, when he created shaitan, he created for him a penis in the right thigh of his leg and a vagina in the left thigh. So he if this by that, which means he if himself the penis by the vagina, and then he laid down فيخرج له كل يوم 10 بيضات, and he will lay down every day 10 eggs, and ويخرج من كل بيضة 70 شيطانا وشيطانا, and from every egg there is 70 shaitan, male shaitan and female shaitan. So the first shaitan, he was a male and female in the same time, but the shaitan after that, there's shaitan female and shaitan male. Now let us calculate. If the shaitan in every day he do that to himself, all right, let me go to the calculator. All right, so if every day he laid 10 eggs, then from every egg he gets 70 babies. That means there's 700 shaitan every day, just coming from the first shaitan, not from his children now. Then if we say 700 x 365 a year, that means shaitan, he will have 255,500 babies every year. If we calculate that by 100 year, that will make shaitan have a 25,550,000 babies shaitan in 100 year. That's mean the population of shaitan is overpopulated and a lot more than our number, because how many babies Adam he have within his lifetime, his sons and the grandsons. We are just remember counting only the babies of the shaitan, not his babies now, because his babies they will have sex too. This is only the babies of the first shaitan. So obviously the Muslim trying to explain why Muhammad he's saying certain things, and they could not find a reasoning for it except that shaitan obviously have a penis in the right leg and he have a vagina in the left leg, which is true. I saw many shaitan, they have that. It's true. I am willing to take an oath in that, my friend.
Christian Prince.
Yeah.
You know where it talks about Allah sending missiles to shoot down the demons that escape from hell. Can you explain that a little bit more?
Well, we don't want to go all over the topics. Let us finish one at the
Okay,
time.
sorry.
It's okay. But the ideas of shaitan in Islam is mixed with many legions coming from previous religions before Islam, and many fiction stories. Shaitan, he have sex. Shaitan have a penis. Shaitan have a vagina. Shaitan sleep with the wife. Uh, you know, all kind of explanation for things people they suffer from in their lifetime. Always it was connected to fictions stories. So if a Muslim man, as you see here in the story, his wife, she is horny, he right away think that she is having affair with the devil, sleeping with him while she is in his bedroom. And this is, as you see, this is not a fiction according to Islam. This is a faith. This is a belief. This is very original and authentic in Islam. It's not like an opinion of a sheikh. This is an opinion of the Prophet of Islam himself, because Muhammad himself, he said, as an example, don't be the first one to enter the bazaar, and don't be the last one, because the shaitan, he lay his eggs. Let me see if I can find the hadith before you go. Okay. So this is Muhammad saying that. Okay, let us see. Where? Sometime. Let's see if we can find it faster. Here we go. The Prophet of Allah, he said, don't be the first to enter the market and or the last, because shaitan, you see the translation here is false, because shaitan, he lay eggs there. It says in the translation, in the arena of Satan, and the standard of Satan said there. What standard of Satan? It says بَاضَ فِيهَا وَفَرَّخ, because shaitan, he lay his eggs there and they come out of the egg. So this is something Muslims, they learn from Muhammad himself directly. It was not an assumption. All right, I hope I did answer you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Christian Prince.
You are welcome. Thank you very much for calling.
Right.
Yeah. If there is any Muslim would like to call us, please feel free. We are talking about laying eggs these days, and obviously Islam lay a lot of eggs here and there, and all those stories must be true. You cannot ignore that Muhammad was very knowledgeable person, especially when it's come about balls and testicles and penises and laying eggs, sex with yourself, shaitan have sex with the wife. I mean, obviously this guy, he is something. Otherwise, how the Prophet know that? Just ask yourself. There's no way a normal human being, he can come with such a knowledge. It doesn't matter how many schools you go to, you will never come to the conclusion which the Prophet, peace upon him, he come to. This is a very clear sign that he is a clear prophet. Otherwise, explain to me, please, how he was able to find out that shaitan has sex with himself, and he have a penis in the right leg and a vagina in the left leg. And always you better inspect. Like, let us say if you are a female and a guy come to marry you, how you know that this guy is a man? Because according to Muslims, shaitan can come as a man. And as you see, the only way to know if he is a shaitan or a real man is to inspect his legs. So if you find a penis in the right leg and a vagina in the left leg, that means he is the father of all shaitan. I think this is very convincing. Do we have any Muslim would like to call us? As you see here, this is the search engine. Can jinn have sex with my wife? Many questions. Sex with store dream. What? I don't know what is that. A female jinn ruined my life. What? The website of Muslim123muslim.com. I am really interested to know how this female genie ruined his life. I wish I can tell you like private stories about me, about how genies, female genies, what they did to me in my private life, but I cannot do that. You know, I'm shy. I write this message great in a great distress. What I have been going through for the past 8 months or so, I would not even wish it for the worst of my enemy. If this guy, he is suffering from a lot of rape from female genie. To some of you, this is might be hilarious, and you might laugh or even make mockery of me. Absolutely, we will not, my friend. However, only Allah knows whatever I'm going to state here is true and harsh reality. My mother and the brother lived together. My father passed away. Okay, give us details more. I am 20 years old in age. When I was 26, I often had dreams, which is I used to have an intercourse with different women. Okay. These women, they were very beautiful, attractive. When I get up, I felt satisfied and my clothes were so wet. We need more details, my friend. I mean, come on, can't you tell us how much wet it is? Is it so wet, so wet, not too much wet? Like it's wet all over. I mean, give us more details. Like, I mean, come on, that's all the details you have. How we will know? Okay, since I was young, I assumed it is it as my body's natural lust for sex. Nevertheless, I had a feeling that these dreams and sexual activities that occur in night, I had something unusual about it. Hold on. Here we are going to get serious. At that point of time, I did not pay attention to it, and I daily hustle and bustle of life kept me away from the issue. I discussed the matter with the friends, and they made a mockery of me. Then mockery and fun made of me. And you're back. A year back, I got married to the daughter of my mother, cousin. Prior to marriage, I had seen a woman in the bathroom. She was average in the look and dress in the black. I mean, look at this guy. This guy, he got married now, and he went to the bathroom. He found a woman in the bathroom dressed in black. I mean, how stressful life is. Look at this guy. Wherever he go, he find a woman. Me, I find nobody. My room is empty. My house is empty. My bed is empty. I mean, life is not fair. Why those witches don't come to my bathroom? I mean, it's not fair. A guy, he have already wives. Why this genie is coming to him? There's many single guys. If there's any one of you guys here single like me, and you would like to have some of those genies, female genies, with dressing in black to come to you, I like women in black. Wow, that's very sexy. By the way, why she is dressing in black? Ah, she's professional. Yeah, she is very professional. All right, all right. Let us continue. She had a smile on her face. I mean, I'm going crazy now here. Look, not only she is a lady dressed in black, he found her in the bathroom. Like, you know, this kind of woman, genie, you don't need even to like to invite her for a dinner, for a date, spend money, take her to the movie. No, it's very easy. I mean, she's in the bathroom already. By the way, why she's in the bathroom? What she's doing there? Why not in the kitchen? I mean, bathroom? Something mysterious about those women in black. And she had a smile in her face. That's very nice. Her feet were huge. Oh, I don't want that. Hold on, hold on. I regret inviting them to my house. I don't want to see them. What? Her feet were huge? How huge? What do you mean? She's like what? An elephant? And all turned not like a human. If. They are like what? I literally fainted and screamed. My family member rushed to rescue. You see the rescue involved here. I told them the matter. My mother asked me to offer salah, which means to pray, and asked me to do some zikr, which means like it's a tradition of praying and doing some ritual things. I start doing it, and I felt better. Then, then the big day, the joy of marriage made me forget almost everything. On the first wedding night, my wife behaved in a way which I could not have never anticipate. She got rude and she pushed me away whenever I wanted to get close to her. You idiot. I told you don't eat garlic. What's wrong with you? You want to sleep with your wife in your wedding night and now you are eating garlic. So what do you expect? Huh? Let's continue. I got upset and discussed the matter with my mother. I mean, this guy looked like he's the baby of his mom. Each time something happened to him, he go, Mom, Mom, my wife, she pushed me away and she was rude to me. What I should do? And the mother, she said to him, how she pushed you? How she pushed you? Tell me. How she? What, are you a man or you are a kid? Let us continue. My mother talked to my wife. My wife said that she did not even know what she had done with me last night. The wife is out of control. Every time I made niyyah for intercourse, which means I prepare myself, like I want to today, I want to do bing bing bom bom, you know. So every day I wanted to do intercourse with my wife. Something unusual happened. I mean, this guy is a very lucky son of a gun. Each time he want to do intercourse, something happened. That's mean he never did intercourse yet. He is married, but he cannot do. Things started to go worse. Me and my wife started hear screams from the bathroom. You see, the bathroom is the operation room for the genies. We also used to hear a woman laughing loudly outside my bedroom window. All right, okay, that's it. Come on, which genie? That's it. I mean, leave the guy alone. Let him sleep. You want to have sex with his wife. Moreover, I used to go for intercourse with my wife. I used to see her fine faces in the front of my eyes. I used to hear her screams mostly. Now, this guy is having sex with his wife. Just to explain to you what's happening here. Sit down, please. Sit down. This is very, very nasty. This guy is having sex. His wife, her windows are open, and like everything is like ping bong, really, you know. And now what he see? He see faces. Instead of seeing the face of his wife, he see faces. What do you mean you should see the Muslim reply? It get more funny. Hold on, hold your horses, my friend. We want to read the story. This is very exciting. Me and my wife got scared, and we had to quit sleeping in our room. We started to sleep in my mother bedroom. Oh boy. Imagine I am a man and I take my wife to sleep in the bedroom of my mother with my mother. Eesh, that's really so good. I mean, that is something. It's a proof that I am a true man. Hey, mom, can I sleep in your bed with you, with my wife? Because the genies are screaming in my room and doing blah blah stuff. Yes, sure, my son. Bring your wife. Where is your wife? Where's your wife? Hey, Aisha, come over. She's very little, as you know. She will not take too much space in your bed anyway. Oh, my mother got worried about the issue. Me and my wife start praying 5 times a day. Before you pray, you used to pray 6 times a day. Now you pray 5 times a day. Is that what you're telling me? Or you never prayed before? We read Quran, truly, and started doing zikr. We tried almost everything, but we could not get rid of the evil jinn. That's it. This jinn is stuck with them. We went to different people to suggest the strange things for us. Okay, then uh, for instance, born some kind, some people, they suggest to them strange things like to burn some kind of oil in the middle of the night, etc., and gave us some pieces of paper with a strange writing and etc. And look how much he how he paid for this scam. He paid 4,000 Pakistani rupee for a piece of paper written something in it you don't understand, and suppose this will kick the genie. All right. Honestly, whatever was recommended to us, me and my wife, etc., we did blah blah blah. Okay, it has been 8 months, and I and my wife were not able to do intercourse. This guy is married for 8 months, and until now he could not do it. Anyone remember? This is remind us of what? Anyone remember? Anyone remember? You might be laughing at this Muslim for telling his story, but this is exactly what Muhammad claimed. Muhammad, he claimed that he was under black magic of the shaitan, and the shaitan made him imagine himself having sex, but in fact he never did. You know, read carefully. Not only this Abdul, he said that, even Muhammad himself, he told his followers that he have the same issue. The Prophet continued for such and such period of time, imagining that he has slept, had sexual relationship with his wives, and in fact he did not. Do you see it? So it looked like this is something happening always for all Muslims. Now let us say that those things happened truly for Muslims. Let us say that this is not a fiction for the sake of argument. Why the Prophet of Islam was not protected by Allah, and he is the one who say the name of Allah every day, and he is the one who recite Quran every day, and he is the messenger who see almost the angel of Allah from time to time, and Allah is watching over him? Any Muslim can answer us? Especially the Quran confirmed that Allah is protecting Muhammad from the genie and from mankind. So how come the protection of Allah did not work? Obviously Muhammad is a liar, and all his fiction stories is to cover something. Muhammad in that time, he were not able to have sex with his wives, yet he go to his neighbors and his friends, companions, and he said to them, yesterday I was doing bang bang bing bong bing bong bong bing, like all of them. They said all of them, Prophet. Is all of them, brother. And then, you know, women, they talk. Those women, you know, all days they are not educated, they have nothing to do during daytime. I mean, just a simple life, you know. So they share things together, and the news starts spreading that the Prophet, he cannot do it. He cannot do it. I mean, what you can say? You see, I sometimes I sing a song. It says this is how we do it. No, not this one. Where is this is how I do it? Okay, hold on. This is how we do it. No, this is how we do it in Honolulu, not in. Where is that one? I'm trying to find the song where. Not this one too. Not this one. I don't know. This is how we do it. Where is the song? This is how we do it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Do it. Uh-huh. Do it. Uh-huh. Do it. Do it. Do it. So this is how the prophet have sex. He never have sex. This guy, he tell his friends, this is how I do it. The prophet, are you sure? This is how I do it. And then second day they find that he never do this. Huh? What kind of a prophet this prophet is? CB just exposed his age. How you know my age? You must be one of those genies. So this is how we do it. Oh, Muslims, you don't have sex with your wives. It is the genie doing your wives. What's wrong? The prophet himself, he cannot have sex. You see, the funny about Muhammad, there is witnesses. Everybody do things, there is witnesses for them. Muhammad, he have no witness of anything. No witness for him seeing Allah, talking to Allah, seeing the angel, talking to the angel. There's no witness for him even he was having sex. Even when he have sex, he have it alone. Even their wives is not there. Why? Any Abdul? Do we have any Muslim there? This is how we do it. I think you like the song, don't you guys? This is how. Do you think should I make a CD with my voice? This is how we do it. What do you think? I think it's a good idea, and it might be like number one in the market. I think I'm going to stop talking about Islam. I'm going to make my first CD soon. Crazy. Abdul. Unbelievable. Very beautiful. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. And hold on. I heard the sound coming from the bathroom. I'm kind of serious. What is that? Anyone there? What the heck? What's happening? A genie, she is giving me pennies. She is happy with my singing. It was tips. Alhamdulillah. This is finally I was able to make money from my singing. This is the first income ever I got because I sing. Finally. Unbelievable. True story. You can find this in Sahih Bukhari Hadith. Let us continue. Let's continue. I don't know why we stop. Why we stop? I don't know. Don't ask me. I think the genie, she did something, funny. All right, let us continue. I am sexually active. Stop. I don't want to listen no more. He is what? I am sexually active. This is the first time I read about a volcano, my friend. I mean, you are something. Are you sure? 8 months you could not have sex with your wife, and you are telling me I am sexually active. Oh Lord. Oh boy. It's hot here. He is sexually active, but he could not have sex with his wife for 8 months. Stop. Oh boy. Hold on. How many of you there is sexually active? Be honest. Oh boy. Oh boy. If the guy who is sexually active, he did not have sex for 8 months. So what about the one who is not active? Oh man. Oof. It's getting hot from laughing. From laughing, okay. Let me drink some water, man. This is too much. And you know the funny, I'm looking at my screen, and in the top of my screen, it says the following. I got it. You got what? Go back to the topic. Yeah, I got it. All right. I am sexually active and medically fit. Can you give us can you give us a report, brother? My wife has now left me. Oof. Oh boy. He is sexually active and medically he is fit, and he did not have sex for 8 months, and his wife left him. I'm going to have a heart attack very soon. Oof. I wonder why your wife left you, man. I mean, that doesn't make sense. You could not have sex with her for 8 months and she left you. I mean, she should stay for 8 years or 80. And as for divorce, my wife's relatives and parents are accusing me that I am impotent and not fit for marriage. Oh, I have been socially victimized. At this point, my matrimonial life has been completely ruined. What I have been hearing, no man can bear to hear. Life, my friend, life is full of stories. I feel the tears of this man coming like a hard, heavy rain. Brother, do you want a tissue? Can you stop please crying? It's bitter to say. The shaitan has won. If shaitan won, a guy who say Allahu Akbar lose, shaitan won. My marriage is dissolved. However, the only thing that I have is faith. Keep faith, my friend. Now plan, I plan to get married again. Oh boy, he planned to get married again. Eh, Oh man, I better stop. I might have a heart attack from laughing. This is too much. I can't even breathe. You wanna get married again? Man, oh man. And then the witch will come back to your bedroom and your bathroom and she will scream and do that same voice and noise. And she will come with her huge feet. Is that what you are looking for? And then you sleep with your mother in the bed. Ah, all right. Obviously, this is a true story. And look at the comments of the Muslims. I will inshallah help you with this issue. What? This guy, you want to help him? Look, there's a solution. Where are you living, i.e. city? You see the important questions now? Investigations start to investigate his case. Where you live in which city? Because if you location doesn't matter. Location. I am in Lahore. Okay, now the answer. There's one more thing that I would like to ask. It is slightly technical though. How I determine whether this is a cursed by a witchcraft magical spell or it is more a position? Okay. Does the reading of the Quran can affect you negatively? This guy, he started doubting his belief. Here he says, if you have any jinn problem, I advise you to go to shrine of Shah Noorani in Gloucester. Brother, go to the shrine. The shrine is the best place to find the solution. Okay. Let us continue. I have sent your message, brother. Please read. I have sent you a message. Where is the message? I don't see the message. Okay. This is the topic here. Look like there were no more message. That's it. Too bad. We want to read more. I mean, this is a very, very true story, and it's very touchy. You know. Now, who is going to, if there is a here as any single girl she would like to marry a guy, I'm not going to say his name. He cannot have sex with you for the first 8 months, and he would like you to sleep with him in the bedroom of his mother. If there is anyone she would like to volunteer, and if he tried to kiss you, he see faces and he hear voices, and supposedly those are from the genie. If you are interested, please leave your phone number. All right, and our genie will contact you. Oh boy. Look, I'm searching for sex with genie. Look what I get in the advertising. Nasty adult toys. Oh boy, don't go there. Like, no, we better stop here. That's it. I'm going to quit this page. This is not what we are looking for. The search engine is going far from what we are looking for. All right. So we just give you an idea about the stupidity of Islam and what those Muslims are really deceived with. If you are a Muslim and you really believe in those things, please let me know. Actually, I remember once a Muslim girl, she told me that she herself, she had sex with a genie. Maybe she said her or her friend, I'm not sure. She witnessed that. She was watching or something like that. I think, no, she said it's her. You know what? I can search for even the video. I think it's in YouTube. See if I can find it. Here we go. I found it. the conference which Trump he is trying to accomplish. Oh, this is not the video. No, it cannot be the video. Let us see. Yeah, this is not the video. Where is the video? I need to look. This is an old video. Yeah, look like it's hard to find. It's an old video where a woman, Muslim woman, she said that she claimed that she had sex with a genie herself, and she swear that this is a true story. She swear. I swear. Yeah, look like it's hard to find it. You know, as you know, I have thousands and thousands of videos, so it's going to be almost mission impossible to find that fast. I don't even know what the video name was. You know, people post it. Anyway, do we have any Abdul would like to call us? Anyone? Anyone? Any two? No? I don't know. Like, I think today we covered many issues, and I hope that people are taking notes and they are learning. You see, the purpose, it might be funny and it's comedy, but we are not really here to make fun of anyone. But we cannot help ourselves from laughing. This is very stupid. I'm not really trying to make fun of the Muslims, but what I can say. When the Prophet, the scholars, the sheikhs, the Quran, the Hadith, all of them, they confirm that Shaitan, he can have sex with you or your wife. I mean, what you expect me to do? Laugh, lie, fool myself, say this is true, or you know, I face reality that this is madness and stupidity. You cannot run away from the truth. This guy, obviously, he is suffering from mental issue. He have a mental problem, and he need to see a doctor. But instead of finding the problem he is suffering from, what he is trying to convince himself that there is a genie, as Muhammad said. Yes, Doris, you can call, no problem. As you see, there's no Muslims calling anyway. Eight months, he could not have sex with his wife. And the excuse is he see voices or he hear voices. Hello?
Hey, CP.
Hello, my friend.
Hold on, let me hit the mute here. There we go. All right.
How are you doing? Did you like the story we were reading?
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm not going to ask you private questions, but I hope it's not taking you 8 months to finish something. I hope not.
8 months. Well.
If you think about it, time go very fast.
The time goes fast. Time flies.
Yeah.
When you're not having fun.
Yeah, time go very.
You're not having fun. I guess before I guess I need to withhold judgment until I see his wife.
You are bad. You are truly bad.
It may be that he would rather deal with the jinn.
I don't know. You know, I saw a picture, and right away when I saw this picture, I assumed that those girls, they are suffering from the same problem. They are married to Abdul, and this Abdul, he is seeing a genie. You know, look at those girls. You can tell right away that they are suffering from a husband who did not do it for 8 months. So they are going crazy. Oh boy.
I guess so, but yeah, he's clearly got some sort of mental illness.
Yeah, but
And
not according to Islam. You know, be careful. You know, Islam says that he is fine. It is the genie, the witch, not the witch. They don't believe in witch. They, you know, it's a shaitan who is a female shaitan, and obviously she want him. You know what you can do. And if shaitan, female shaitan, she wants you, what you can do? You cannot do anything about it.
yeah,
Have you
but I
ever?
did.
Have you ever? Be honest with me. Have you ever have experienced like a shaitan genie? She tried to do something to you. She come to you in a bedroom, bathroom, under the couch, in the truck of your
Yeah.
car, in
Well,
in the trunk.
well, when I was a teenager, Shaitan used to come to me all the time.
Oh boy, that's
Shaitan, when I got grown, they stopped.
please don't give us more details. Thank you. We we, we are moved.
Yeah.
We are being touched by your story. I don't know.
Well,
Life is funny. People are funny.
yeah,
But it's sad at
I,
the same time, you know.
yeah, that is sad though. Seriously speaking, that
Yeah.
that is sad. He has an issue, a mental issue, and he need to get some help from it. But there's just there's no foundation for it where he is for him to get the kind of help that he needs. You know, if they're still pointing at Satan and stuff like that, you know,
Yeah. Well,
it doesn't look very hopeful.
and how he's going to face his problem if everybody's saying to him, agree that this is a genie and it's, you know,
Yeah.
no, not
But
even.
then he did say that people were making fun of him though, didn't he?
Well, obviously, those are not the believers. The believers, they will not. You know, the believers, they agree with him that this is his story must be a true story, and he is not seeing, you know, something based on sickness. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But his wife left him, which
There is something that in
can
the
they
in the
do that
story.
in Islam?
Yeah, in the story, I could not understand if his wife she heard the voices with him, so why she left him? Because
Right.
that's what he said. Because now she will believe him. Obviously, if she heard or she saw, and the both of them they run to his room.
Yeah.
But obviously, he was the only one who hear and you know see those things. And
By the way,
yeah,
a piece of advice to the Muslims and the Christians alike. You know, we debate here and we don't have a lot in common, but this one we do have in common. If you're having problems with your wife, trying to consummate your marriage, going to your mother's bedroom will not help. Don't do that.
you're bad.
Don't do that.
This
Not
guy-
if you're Muslim, not if you're Christian. Just do not do it. We have that much in common. Keep the wife out of the mother's bedroom.
I guarantee you, if I do that and I go to my mother bedroom, she will beat me with her shoe. She will say, "I'm ashamed to have you as my son. What's wrong with you? Are you a man? What's wrong with you?" Yeah, we hear voices. We go to the mother room. I mean, mommy, mommy,
yeah, with his
mommy.
wife.
Yeah, mommy.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. mommy, we hear Shaitan.
Oh,
It just don't do it. It doesn't matter.
And the funny, he want to get married again.
Of course he does.
It's not enough what happened first time. Maybe second marriage you can do it in the first 7 months. You never know. You know.
Yeah. Well,
Not necessarily is going to take 8 months.
yeah. Then he can't drink any alcohol either. He's just stuck. It's tough.
Lord have mercy. But Muhammad himself, he suffered from the same issue, which is very clear evident that he is, if this is a true story, that he is suffering from mental issue too.
Yeah, but Muhammad thought that he was actually having sex with his wives. Right.
Well,
This guy's hearing
yeah,
the jinn.
he imagined, but both of them, they are imagining, obviously, you know. But
Well, yeah, this
it's just different imagination. That one, he imagined himself having sex, but we don't know he was imagining himself having sex. How, with who? This guy, he don't imagine himself having sex. He imagined himself seeing a witch, or sorry, a genie, shaitan, whatever. What?
yeah, he's seeing things. So he's um he may actually have a bit of schizophrenia though. He's just he's got a severe mental illness. If you're seeing faces, you're seeing things. You should be having sex with your wife, but you're seeing jinn, the faces, monsters, or whatever. That's
Madness,
sad.
madness, madness,
Um,
and sad.
yeah, insane. So I pray for him. Hope that story was several years old. So I hope he's gotten over that now.
I wish I can get update with the second marriage. What happened? You know, like what is the
Well, yeah,
update?
probably a tough match. You know,
No.
the word spreads.
See, somebody saying he is
Yeah.
seeing demon. No, he did not see any demon. And you see, Muslims first of all don't believe in demon. And demon is, some Christian, they mix between what Muslims believe and what Christianity teach. Demon
Yeah.
are evil spirit, and they are not creatures who you can have sex with or hold them physically. You know, because when you say have sex, I mean this is sexual. Sex needs physical body. It's not something spiritual. So the Muslims believe in genie, which is it's a physical being who is created from different, let us say, fabric or material, not like a human being. And they believe he is very powerful. And they believe he have the same nature of the shaitan. He is a shaitan. Bless you, my friend. I think there's a genie there. Be careful. By the way, you know that if when you sneeze, why you have to cover your mouth?
No, CP. Why is that?
Muhammad, he said, if you don't cover your mouth, shaitan, he go inside your mouth, and then he go inside you and make noises.
Oh.
Yeah. If you see, like, I don't know if sometime you hear me when I'm doing my video, you hear like my stomach talking, blah, blah, That's because shaitan, he get in all the way and he make noises. Mostly he's farting, something like this. I'm not joking. This is a hadith. If there is any Muslim here, he say that this is not true, call me. Call me and I will show you the hadith right now, right here. A Muslim, he have to cover his mouth for that reason. I saw an article written by a Muslim saying the Prophet, he is teaching us the manner of health. And they are saying the Prophet, he order us when we do sneeze, we have to cover our mouth. But look how they lie. They make it this is about health when the fact it is about fiction. Muhammad, he says cover your mouth because shaitan will get inside your mouth.
Okay.
But according to the Muslims in their article, the Prophet is teaching us to cover our mouth by our hands because science discovered today that if you don't cover your mouth, germs and bacteria will spread all over and it will make people sick. So look how they change fiction and suddenly it become about science.
Yeah. Well, well, that's how they do it. So, CP, I've got a couple of questions I'd like to ask, if you don't mind.
Sure.
In your the I don't know what you call it, the video that you released earlier today to announce the time for this one.
Yeah.
You mentioned that according to Islam, there'll be women available for sex in the afterlife.
Yeah.
But you made a comment in passing, and you didn't really go into it. You just made the comment in passing.
Okay.
You mentioned that these women would be locked up.
Yeah.
In their beds in the afterlife.
Right.
And when you said that, I actually was looking for more detail. Do you mean that like the houris would be locked up or confined to certain rooms, or do you mean like the Muslim women, if she's got a husband, you know, he'll have his houris and he'll have his wife confined to the room, or
Well, the
what do
Quran,
you mean, and where is that from?
the Quran confirm it was speaking about the hur. However, in the interpretation, it make it clear that this is goes for both the hur and the female women who they are will become your wives in heaven. If you go to chapter 55, verse number 72, it says that those women, they are going to be restrained in their tent or their rooms, and they cannot leave. You know, they are, that's it, they are restrained, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So but those women, not necessarily only the virgin. However, the verse we are talking about is mentioning the virgin.
Okay.
All right, but in the interpretation, all of them, they will be in one place anyway, so everybody will be restrained. And as you see, this is the Muslim translation. I don't know if you can see the screen.
I can see it.
Yeah, it says companions restrained as to their gallants in goodly prevalence. I mean, what goodly? And restrained and goodly. Like I will put you in 5 stars jail. You know.
So companions restrained. Okay, so companions restrained in goodly pavilions.
Yeah.
So the verse says they'll be restrained
right
in pavilions.
Yeah.
Now I see his commentary that he tried to add to their glances. In other words, they're restrained from looking at anybody else. That's what he's trying to say.
Right, but anyway, you're restrained from seeing anyone. That's mean you cannot see anyone. It's a jail. I cannot see anyone.
Okay, yeah.
How is that happen? Because you don't let me go and see.
I got you. But the word's not there anyway. He's just trying to help the Quran.
No,
like
the Quran the Quran just saying that they are jailed in their tents. The word there is used tents.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
Restrained in their tents.
Yeah.
Okay, so
they are simply what the Quran is saying, that those are designated only for you. Nobody can see them. Nobody can reach them. They cannot get out, and they will not see anyone because they will sing for you. There's no man better than you, because simply they never saw any other man. It's like, you know, it's like Aisha when she said that who have penis and testicles like the Prophet, you know, woman yumkum yamliku irabahu rasul. Who of you have private parts like the Prophet? And then I asked the Muslim, if Aisha, she was a virgin when Muhammad he married her, and she never slept with any other man, how she knew that Muhammad have the best penis and testicles?
Yeah.
How a woman she never have? Yeah. How a woman she never been with any other man knew that he is the best? And here you will see actually in my coming book how those women, they will be saying to the husband each time he sleep with them, you are the best. like he's like, oh yeah, I am the best. Oh yeah, you know, like you are the best, but they never have sex with any man. You are the only one there, you know. You are the best between all mankind, you know. So you are the best, my friend. I mean, and the guy, he will like be so happy. So, you know, obviously Muhammad, he speak to the mindset of an Arab jealous man who like to be the alpha man wherever he go, and he don't like to have a competition. You know, if you go in the Middle East, if you walk in the street in the Middle East, outside you don't see really anything in the garden. You don't see a garden. You see high fence, you know, because and then when you go inside, you will see that the women who live inside the house, they almost wear no clothes. You know, they are very open, very etc. You know why? Because the man, he want to be sure that nobody, even by look or even by chance, can see his females. He is the rooster and they are the chickens. So in order to guarantee that they will not look at anyone else, what we do, we jail them and we maintain that jail. So women, when they want to go out, we go and guard them. We have to walk with them to be sure that my wife or my daughter or my sister will not look around, and nobody will speak to her, and she will not meet someone else. So this is what you know, this is the mentality of the Arab. You know, but not all the Arab are like this. You know, this is the Arab, let us say it is something grows since Islam came. The Arab before that, they were more open and more free, you know, but Muhammad, he increased that
Yeah.
madness
Yeah.
of owning the female.
Yeah. I understand that much. From hearing you say it earlier, that they had you used an Arabic word for it. Basically, the women could marry multiple husbands.
Yeah, زواج الرهط.
Well,
Yeah,
Zawajarat.
الرهط, yes. Rahat mean a group. It's a group. So what they
Okay.
do, one woman, she will sleep around with many men, but usually the maximum is 10 men. And when she gets pregnant, she is the one who called the father, which means she is the one who named him. It's up to her. And all the
Mhm.
other men, they don't complain. Whatever she chooses to be the father, he is the father. That's it.
And so the men I take it the men could have multiple wives as well.
Well, uh, you can have more than one wife, but usually it was the women who have that possibility more than the man.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Because
was
it's
it was women. You see, because the society at that time, uh, they have a problem, and the problem, every society try to solve a problem in certain way. So uh, let us say you want to get married, and in order to get married, you have to offer gifts, money, etc. to the family. And if you are poor, and you cannot afford that, so then you have to find a woman who like to give you opportunity to sleep with her, but in the same time you will not be the only person taking care of the house. So she had many
right.
husbands, all of them, they are husbands, one come, one go, etc. And you will have ability to have sex with this woman from time to time, and you might get lucky and she name you as a father, and then you have a child. So it was a solution for issues they have in the society, more than it's just a practice. There's a reason for it.
Right. Oh yeah. Well, all those practices normally they're solutions to problems.
Yes,
Um.
a solution in a funny way, but this is how it is. This is how it used to be. Or even if you want to have, let us say, you have, someone. He is a poet man, very smart, intelligent writer, author, from noble family. So what you do, you go and ask him permission if he can sleep with your wife, and that the purpose is so your son will be a noble person, because he will have a blood of, it's like, they consider a sexual thing is like horses. So you want to have a better breed, then it's okay to let your wife sleep with someone, because at the end what he care for, that the son is going to be his son. He consider him as a real son. They don't consider him they don't care really for the original father. What they care for, he grow in this house.
Okay.
This is why we see even Muhammad, Khadija, she adopt Safwan, sorry, not Safwan, is Zaid. So she adopted him because it was the tradition of the Arab. They don't really care much about who is he from, but they care for that the second I adopt you, you are from my family. So
yeah.
in order to get a better breed, they look for a new guy to sleep with the wife. It doesn't it doesn't insult the man owner that his wife, she is going to sleep with someone until she get pregnant and then she come back home. He sent her totally to live there. It's not like to go to visit, because they want to be sure that this is from that guy. So she leave the house and she is not pregnant for sure, and she stay with the house of the other guy, and she will come back home when she is pregnant only.
Okay.
Yeah, you will see more details in my
Okay.
coming book about those things.
Okay. Yeah. Because well, I know you've mentioned that before. Back when we were in Pal Talk, heard that a couple of times. And just thinking about that, looking at more modern history for various cultures. It's, in my opinion, I'll say, that looks to me to be one of the major reasons why Islam actually ended up sticking. Because you know what you just described, you know, that's very, very matriarchal. You know, basically no man is actually assured of his genetic lineage. He doesn't know whether the child is his or not. You know, when if you even look at like animal kingdoms, animals they care about that. They try to mate guard for that respect. So along comes Muhammad and takes a matriarchal society and makes it patriarchal. I mean, you look at the stuff in the Quran, it all adds up to, hey men, you fight for me and you'll have women, more women than you can possibly deal with, and no one can take them from you. I mean, that's the sum total of it. You know, even in the afterlife, if you die, you still have it.
Islam,
and now go fight.
Yeah, because the man, he is the one what he need. Muhammad, he need the man. He don't need a woman. You know,
right? Because he needs to fight. He needs soldiers.
He need warriors. He need fighters, and those are the one who will kill and die. So we need to give him a reward. What is the reward? Right. Is women, men. You know, not only that, the Arab, they like to drink. As an example, so Muhammad, he promised them in the heaven he would have rivers of wine. This is why alcohol is mentioned in the Quran as a reward. Otherwise, why, you know, why bring alcohol there? No, this is heaven. So he gave them the opportunity to have many wives in the earth and have full control of them to the point he can beat them, the husband. He can have 6 slaves, as many. There's no limit. He can have a million, 10 million. There's no limit. Right. 4 wives, unlimited slaves. So the man now, his position is preserved in the society. The women, they are just to fulfill the desire of those men, and to promote the religion and to bring babies, you know.
Yeah, they have children, right? Who can in turn fight.
And now Muslims are attacking other nations, you know, or other tribes, killing the husbands. So now there's more, even women are available. So we have to give them a license, either to have more wives or to have more slaves. So that was another way to make the men attractive to go to war. Like if you go to war now with Muhammad, and I did not go, you come second day and you have like 10 beautiful young girls with you, I would say to myself, I was stupid, why I did not go, you know. And then you come with like you come back with 10 pieces of gold and clothes and horses and etc. You take your shares. So I did not go, I did not get, you know. So now this was a way to encourage everyone to go and die for the sake of Muhammad to get the reward.
Right. And so if you go, you come back with women. If you stay, the only guy who loses out is the one who didn't fight. Because if you die, you got whores. If you live, you got sex slaves and gold and what have you.
You are a winner anyway, based on the faith. You are a winner anyway, because if you die, you get the virgins.
Right.
If you don't die,
if you live, you get the slaves.
Yeah, you get slaves, you get money, you get your shares, you get anything you wish to have in this earth, land, property. You know, you will see that Muslims who invade many countries, they used to be nothing in their land, and then suddenly they became princes in the other people's land. You know, like the ruler of Egypt. This guy, he was a homo. He was from a bad family. He's nothing, but Muhammad, he hired him to be the leader, send him, you know. All those people, they became leaders, but they are no one. The caliphate, you know, Mecca is a small village, so imagine from this small village, there's a caliphate for the Bani Umayyah who ruled in Damascus and controlled a huge area in his time, all the way to Spain. Even Spain under their control. There's a bad noise behind you. I'm not sure what is that. Maybe
I was behind. I thought it was behind you.
Not from me. I think it's coming. Anyway, our time is up. It's good to go for now. I hope that people here they enjoy being with us and they learn something good for today.
Okay.
I will try tomorrow to be.
When are we back?
I don't know really. I'm trying to do more videos as much as I can. So if I can do tomorrow, I will do tomorrow. You know, people, they will be informed.
Okay.
But I will try my best always to have Wednesday as we do before, and Friday,
Okay.
and we add Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
So those are like will be mostly I would do them for sure. Mostly if I unless there is something. So Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then during the week if I can do, I will be happy to be here.
Okay, I do that because I'll try it again the next video because I have another question I wanted to ask you.
All right. And
Um,
I hope
okay.
things will be fine with you like in the coming 8 months.
Well, I think so. I just had my college degree installed.
Just say hi to mom.
Yeah. Oh no, you're not going to put that one on there. No.
All right, my
Theirs
friend.
is not going to his mother's bedroom.
All right. Thank you for calling.
Until next time. Thank you, CP.
Thank you. Take care. Have a blessed day. Bye bye. All right, guys. I want to say thank you for being here. I hope today we have a good time together, and I hope that the comedy was good enough to show you how and why we say Islam is a stupid religion. It is a stupid religion, and you will be stupid if you don't see the stupidity of this cult. I will leave that to you. It's up to you to decide if this cult is made by a mad, stupid man or by a smart man if you think he is. Don't forget to leave your comment about the video, about what you heard. And if you are a Muslim, please subscribe and try to call me when you are live on air. Or always when we are live on air, my Skype is open for anyone to call me. Call me only when I am live on air. Don't call me when I go off. When I go off, I quit Skype. So you will be wasting your time trying to call. So call me when I am on air, and I will be happy to take your phone call before the Christians, because we care really for the Muslims and we like them to get the right and the truth about what we believe and about what they believe. Thank you for being with us. May the Lord bless you all. Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and see you soon again. Bye bye.